Kons podcast. Hit that like button, subscribe and share.
Yeah. What's going on? What's up with it? What's happening? What's going on? What's happening? It's Kons motherfucking podcast, episode 152. 152. What's going on? What's going on with everybody out there? What's happening? It's motherfucking Wednesday, hump day. You know what I'm saying? Getting over that hump, middle of the week. Hope all y'all been doing good. As y'all see on the screen, episode 152. Got a few little subjects we gonna go over, a few little names. Just a few. You know what I'm saying? So in today's episode, before we get into the episode, we're gonna be touching on Eminem. Eminem did a little funny promo. Gonna touch on that. We also gonna touch on Kendrick Lamar. Dropped a new song, but it got taken down. But you can still find it. Gonna talk about Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg spoke on everything's going back to whacked out morals, you know? People he called out. So Snoop Dogg spoke on the fact that Kendrick called him out about posting Taylor Made. Touch on that. Rhianna went to a Mariah Carey concert, had Mariah Carey sign something, and she also gave her some free shades. We also gonna touch on, it was a Russian bombing that assassinated a Russian general, Igor Kirillov. So those are the topics we gonna touch on today. Just a few ones. You know what I'm saying? It's for episode 152. How y'all doing? Welcome in. This your first time here? Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button first. Do that shit first. Go on and hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Go on and do that now. Don't wait till the episode is over with. You might forget. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna subscribe, if you ain't subscribed yet, you gonna hit that button. Go on and hit that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Just like you see that little finger doing. You know what I mean? Hitting the button and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hitting that shit. Go ahead and hit the button, just like the finger showing you. Hey, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Episode 152. Hope all y'all doing good. It's a Wednesday, about 3 o'clock right now, 3 p.m. So you know, when you see this, that's about the time that I have put in as far as editing goes. The time you see this, from the time I'm saying right now, that's how much time it's been. You feel me? Give you a motherfucking example of that shit. But yeah, jump right into it. You know what I mean? Eminem first up. So Eminem did a little promo. You know what I'm saying? For we all know the Snoop Dogg dropped his album. With Dr. Dre called Missionary. You know what I mean? They both spitting on there, tag teaming on there, going back and forth and shit like that. That's something we ain't never really heard Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre do. If you ain't heard the album, it's a dope album. I like it. I think it's pretty dope. I ain't gonna hold you. As far as Dr. Dre goes, you know what I'm saying? We can't really get a wrong album out of Dr. Dre. And then he got Snoop Dogg on there, and plus all the guests, Guns and Smoke, got 50 Cent, Snoop, and Eminem, and Dr. Dre. So we ain't never heard all four of them on the song. It's just dope shit on here. It's definitely legendary shit for sure. Is it a dope? It's not on too much street shit. It's definitely funky, groovy. You know what I'm saying? It's funky. You know, it's you know what I mean? It's definitely something to dance to, something to nod your head to. It's some dope bars on there. Snoop is elevating his rap game for sure on this shit. He sound different. He sound dope though. I like the way he sound for sure. He said it himself though. Dr. Dre be elevating him, wanting him to step above shit and do this way and do this that way. But he said he loved a challenge. So he stepped up to it and he definitely delivered well. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the album. It's a dope album. I'll give it about an 8 out of 10 or so. You know what I'm saying? About an 8 out of 10. I think that's definitely reasonable. You know what I'm saying? But it's dope. I fuck with it. So Eminem did this little funny promo for it because you know it's called Missionary. He got a condom wrapper on the cover and all this. So Eminem put out a funny little promo for it, talking about, you know what I'm saying, he tired of getting head. Ain't you tired of it? You know what I'm saying? So Eminem put this video out right here. This is the video he put out. Check this shit out.
Are you tired of blowjobs like I am? I think it's time to take it back to the basics. Who wants their dick sucked every day? That shit can get to you, man. I mean, every day. Shit gets old. It gets boring. Can we just lay down and fuck? I don't know why everything's gotta be so fucking complicated. You don't have to put your leg over your head. Snoop Dogg, Missionary. Just fucking. In stereo.
So as you saying, that was Eminem. I mean, are you tired? Aren't you tired, man? Aren't you tired of getting head? Eminem is fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was a little promo he did. You know what I mean? Recently, I think he did it recently because it's just kind of surfacing as of late, yesterday and today. So he did that little promo promoting the album. And it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Eminem did it dope, you know, put his little funny comedic aspect to it. Definitely made people laugh with that shit for sure he did. You know what I mean? So yeah, I thought that shit was dope. I love Eminem, you know what I'm saying? Eminem is lit. I think Eminem is a dope artist. I fuck with his music. I'm definitely a fan of his music, his albums and all the shit that he be putting out and all that shit for sure. You know what I mean? And it's dope to see Eminem doing that type of shit. We don't really see Eminem doing that type of shit. Press runs, promo runs, none of that. You know, so it's dope to see him. Like we also seen him support Kamala Harris. You know what I mean? We seen that. I touched on that. We seen him go there, couple come up on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Shake hands with Barack Obama. You know what I mean? Barack Obama went up there and quoted "Lose Yourself" lyrics. I thought that shit was very entertaining. You know? So yeah, I thought that shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? He put together a little promo for Snoop's album. Snoop's album called Missionary. Put a little promo for it. Thought that shit was pretty funny. Next topic, Kendrick Lamar. So Kendrick Lamar been making echoes and shit. Everybody talking about he dropped a new song, This song ain't new. This song ain't new. I want to say I heard this shit before, but I'm not sure. It's definitely from the Section 80 era. You know what I'm saying? He dropped this song called Money Without Me. It's called Money Without Me. It's pretty much on the same type of time as Black Boy. What's that? Black Boy Fly. Black Boy Fly. That's it. It's on that same type of time. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much seeing, you know what I mean? Pretty much he's speaking from a perspective of, how he's coming up and trying to make it. And he's telling Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying? Don't make money without me. Oprah, don't make money without me. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg, don't make money without me. You know, so it's just a pretty, like a come up song, you know what I'm saying, from when he was back in the days, definitely from Section 80, before he was as big as he is now. You can definitely hear it in the lyrics. It's an old song, definitely from that time. It sounds like it's from that same type of time he was on Section 80. It's a dope song, but it's definitely been taken down by Universal Music Group. So you go to Kendrick's page, try to find it, it ain't there. At least when I looked for it today, it wasn't there. When you pull it up, when you see it, it'll say that the video was taken down by UMG. It's not available in your country, in your region, or something like that, it'll say. But definitely Universal Music Group is on there for taking that shit down. But you can still find it on YouTube, being that the song is old and people have posted this shit before. I seen it posted. Somebody posted this shit a year ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely out there on YouTube for sure. Somewhere you'll definitely be able to find it. If you just looking on Kendrick page, I don't think it's gonna be there because I believe Universal took it down unless they put it back up from the time of me making this video. But when I tried to search for it, it definitely told me it wasn't available in my region. And Universal Group had took that shit down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, then as you seen, you know what I mean, it's he got the same GNX for the graphics for the video. It's the same GNX inside of the Grand National, you know what I'm saying, which is tied to his album called GNX. A lot of people were saying that that's definitely hitting at a deluxe album. For the fans is definitely speculating and wanting a deluxe GNX album for sure. A lot of people speculating that he's gonna be coming out with another one. I think he definitely is too, being that he surprisingly dropped this one and then before the Super Bowl is what I'm trying to say. He dropped this album before the Super Bowl. So I think after the Super Bowl, he definitely gonna drop something else. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't you drop something else after the Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? He gave this shit to hold us over until the Super Bowl. Also, so he can have some songs to perform at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's dope. I think it's very strategic. We all know Kendrick is very strategic. He's a very strategic dude. But either way, it's going to be a dope-ass performance. I'm anxious to see his performance at the Super Bowl. I think that shit is going to be lit. I hope he do. They not like us. Being that all the controversy surrounding this shit, I hope he rebel against the system and perform that shit any fucking way. Fuck Drake. You know, that's the type of time I hope he on. You know, not fuck Drake, you know, from me, but like I hope that's the type of time that he on. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga. I'm gonna perform this shit regardless, nigga. You mad? I'm gonna perform it. You feel me? So yeah, I thought that shit was dope. He got dropped a song called Money Without Me. and it's a dope song. Matter of fact, speak on the song, it's a dope song. It's a dope song. I like it. Definitely, like I said, it's from the Section 80 era. It's around that same time, so it's like you can hear the same type of rhyme scheme, cadence, the same type of voice that he putting out. So I like it. I think it's a dope song. You know what I'm saying? But Kendrick is a fire artist. It's not a lot that he put out where I'm like, damn, this shit is trash. Same thing goes for Eminem. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like, I like all of his music. It's not really nothing that he puts out, and I'm like, this shit is fucking trash. Never have I ever said that about any Kendrick song or any Eminem song. You know what I'm saying? Never. Because I think they're dope ass fucking artists and they put out dope ass fucking music to me. I'm a big fan of both of these dudes for sure. Definitely Eminem. You know what I mean? Without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Money Without Me is what it's called. Unreleased track. You know what I'm saying? Unreleased track. They saying it's gonna go on the deluxe part of GNX album, which would be dope if you do. Can't wait for more music from K. Dot. Speaking of K. Dot, Snoop Dogg, again, whacked out murals. We going back to it. A lot of people is going crazy over this shit because he addressing people. So Snoop Dogg is one of the names that he named in there. You know what I'm saying? I seen he posted Tailor Made. Couldn't believe it. It had to be the edibles. He said he had to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Along the lines, not verbatim, but you know, that's something along the lines of what he said in the song. You know what I mean? Talk about Snoop Dogg when he had posted Tailor Made. He felt the way about that shit. And you know, Snoop Dogg is like the big homie. So yeah, but Snoop Dogg understood though. He understood where Kendrick was coming from. Like I said, we seen the tweet. You know what I'm saying? He tweeted the shit out, promoted his album, and said, yeah, it was the edibles, cuz. My bad. You know what I'm saying? He did say it was the edibles, you know what I mean? Tweeted that shit out, apologized and shit. He said he talked to Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? Apologized about it and shit like that. Said he was under a cooperative post with someone else. And I guess this person had posted something. He posted that song, and Snoop thought it had something to do with gin and juice, the little brand that he been pushing, the drink and shit like that. He didn't know, you know, when they post music, he said he don't listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't listen to the music, hear the song that was posted. You know what I'm saying? I guess it was a cooperative post or somebody else, I guess, probably had the shit and was posting that shit, and then they ended up posting that Tailor Made shit. So Kendrick felt the way about that shit, addressed that shit on Whacked Out Murals. And I guess Snoop Dogg had came back and talked about it, said something about it for the first time since. Went on Bootleg over there, holler at Bootleg Kev. That's what he said about it in this next clip. Check it out.
Man, he's a rapper, man. He's supposed to speak his mind and tell his truth.
Yeah.
That's the way he felt, you know what I'm saying? And he has the right to say that. I'm his big homeboy, so I have to take what's given to me from his perspective because he's speaking truth.
Yeah.
And the truth shouldn't hurt you. It should make you better. You know what I'm saying? I'm one to accept truth when it's brought to me directly. He feels that I shouldn't have played that. Damn, I was on them edibles, my nigga. I gotta be more careful. You right, nephew.
I mean, there was like an AI transposed version of you on that song, which was crazy, right? Like,
yeah.
That shit was diabolically, like, I don't even know, like, one of the weirdest things.
But the crazy part is, I could say it. What had happened was, that's how niggas say it. What had happened was, I did a collaborative post with someone. You know, you do a collaborative post.
And you do a lot of those.
Right. So when I do it, I don't listen to the music.
Where the fuck was I? Yeah, so Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying, came out and said that shit, you know what I mean, as you seen. You know what I'm saying? He came out and said, you know what I mean, addressed the fact that he was high and shit. He said he the big homie, so he understood where Kendrick was coming from and how he would feel like that. But he said it wasn't his fault. You know what I mean? He was doing a cooperative post, you know what I'm saying, with somebody else and thought the shit was about his gin and juice brand that he got pushing. You know what I mean? And he don't listen to the music when music is pushed or whatnot, he said. But he understood though, you know what I mean? Definitely say he apologized to him and all that shit. Sometimes you got to be the bigger dog. Snoop Dogg definitely was being the bigger dog in the situation. You know what I mean? Understood it and addressed it without causing no issues or nothing like that. You know what I mean? He said he get it. You know what I'm saying? He the big homie. So, you know what I'm saying? He had to understood where he was coming from and shit like that and all that. So apparently he left a message and shit. He said he didn't get the phone, but he left a message on there for Kendrick and told him what it is. You know what I'm saying? Plus he doing these interviews. I'm sure he gonna see that shit. But yeah, that was Snoop Dogg and shit talking about, you know what I'm saying, apologize to Kendrick talking about that. You know what I mean? Talking about what he posted TaylorMade and how he addressed the whacked out mural. Snoop Dogg definitely posted, said how he feel about it. And I think that's dope. The big homie Snoop Dogg definitely should address that shit and should say how he feel about it. And he definitely should understand. Just like he said Kendrick should say how he feel about it. You know what I'm saying? And he understood what it is. So shout out to big Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Next subject, Rhianna. So, Rhianna recently attended Mariah Carey's Christmas concert, wherever the fuck this was, standing by Jason Lee, and Mariah Carey noticed Rhianna, came over to her, spotted her in the crowd right in the front, and Rhianna wanted her to sign her titty. She wanted Mariah Carey to sign her titty in a red Sharpie. You feel me? So Mariah Carey came over, she pulled the shirt down a little bit, popped a little piece of titty out, and let Mariah Carey sign Mariah right on her tit. You know what I'm saying? She said she was doing that for her dude, A$AP Rocky. You know what I mean? Could have been doing it for herself also. So while Mariah Carey's signing her tit, she snatched the mic from her hand and tells the crowd, yo, Mariah Carey's signing my tit right now, y'all. This is fucking epic. I thought that shit was dope. Very humbling. You know what I'm saying? It's very humbling for somebody as big as Rhianna to be that geeked out at a Mariah Carey show like that. Yo, so check it out. If you enjoying this content and you like the way this video going, man, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment on it, what you think about it and all that shit. And share this shit. Share it. You know what I mean? Hit that share button. Put it on your Facebook. Put it on your Snapchat and all that shit. You feel me? But yeah, just a quick little insert. We can get back to the video. So Mariah Carey was like, ooh, them glasses, them shades, where can I buy them? So Rhianna like, shit, you can have them for free. You know what I mean? So apparently, whatever shade she had on, I'm sure they was some top brand, expensive ass fucking shades. You know, she's billionaire Rhianna. You feel me? But yeah, check this shit out though in the video. You know what I mean? You're gonna see her signing her titty in a red Sharpie, standing next to Jason Lee, and she's humbled and geeked out about it, which is dope to see. Somebody as big as Rihanna being geeked out over another artist. Check this video out.
Rocky man. Yo, look, here. Can I have her sign my shirt?
Yeah, you can.
Boom.
Hello, Mariah.
Who has the shades? Mariah?
Yeah, you can have them.
Are you filming me on my bad side? No.
Mariah.
Okay.
The fuck you think?
MC.
Whatever you want. Wow, this is iconic. Mariah Carey is kind of my kid, y'all. Oh, look at that shit. Look at that shit, y'all. I love it.
So as you see, you know what I mean? She said this is epic. Got Mariah Carey signing my titty, y'all. Right now. This shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? I thought that shit was dope. I think it's dope when people of her type of stature and her status, you know what I'm saying, is real humble. You know what I mean? Still about seeing artists. Still about coming to shows, coming to concerts and shit like that. You know what I mean? That shit is dope to see as big as Rihanna is. You know what I'm saying? And Dan gave Mariah Carey her shades. You know what I mean? Mariah Carey was like, what do you want me to sign? What do you want me to say? She said, Mariah, of course. The fuck? Rihanna still, you know, that shit is dope, man. I thought that shit was dope to see somebody that big, you know what I mean, geeking out over somebody else that big. I'm sure Mariah Carey was geeked out over that shit. I'm sure it was dope. Mariah Carey, man, she make fucking millions of dollars, yo. I'm talking every fucking year, yo. You might as well call her Miss Christmas. Because, yo, she can guarantee millions every fucking Christmas, yo. I don't know what it is about her little Christmas covers and her redos Christmas songs. The world loves it though, and she is able to make millions of dollars off of the same ass Christmas album every fucking Christmas. I'm talking every Christmas for the past whatever, since she first put that album out. She ain't ever had to do a new Christmas album. It's been the same one for show that we get every year. She is Miss Christmas. Definitely. She definitely grossed in millions of dollars every motherfucking December 20th, December 1st come around. She start making money. We can't go nowhere without hearing Mariah Carey on a Christmas song. No department store. You can't go in a grocery store. Everywhere you go at this time, you're going to hear Mariah Carey singing some Christmas jingles for show on a loudspeaker, a PA system, something where speakers is being heard by thousands of motherfuckers throughout the day. Millions probably, you know? Mariah Carey, she gonna make bread every fucking Christmas. So yeah, that was dope to see Rhianna geeked out and shit like that over a whole ass another celebrity. You know, Mariah, that shit was dope. As you seen Mariah Carey diva self talk about, oh no, the filming my backside. You know, make sure she gotta have her angles right. She gotta have them shots right. You feel me? I'll never forget. She came up to the Breakfast Club and bought her own motherfucking lighting crew. I said, yo, what the fuck? This shit is fucking crazy. Mind you, this is the old studio. It wasn't even that much space in there. So they squeezing all around shit. Brought a whole ass umbrella with the light, you know what I'm saying? The little umbrella that the light and the light project, you know what I mean? Off the foil looking shit in the umbrella. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She had that whole shit, couple of lights, couple of cameramen. Like, yo, that shit was production of her just sitting there doing an interview. I'd never seen nothing like it. Only Mariah Carey, you know what I'm saying? Only diva-ass Mariah Carey would bring a lighting crew to an interview at the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit was dope, though. That shit was dope of Rhianna to be geeked out, you know what I mean, like that. It was dope to see. It's definitely very humbling to see. It's good to see, you know what I'm saying, that she's still a fan, and she's probably as big as Mariah Carey, for real. That shit was dope. So, next topic, Russia. Some shit happened in Russia. So, I think the Ukrainians had said they was responsible for this. I'm not sure. I think I seen a video saying that. I'm not sure, though. I don't want to put nothing out there, especially when it comes to these politics and wars. It might be wrong. I'm cool. I ain't trying to have government officials come look at my channel and shit and be targeted me and all that type of shit and come up fucking missing out this motherfucker. The last video I talked about, niggas talk about the Russian bombing and shit. Got some info wrong. I ain't seen dudes since. No, we don't want that. But, you know, yeah, so in Russia, they had a bombing, you know what I'm saying, and took out a general. He was a general overseeing Russia's nuclear protection forces. So he was overseeing that. He was the guy. He was the overseer. He was in charge of that shit, overseeing nuclear protection forces. Him and his assistant that was coming out of an apartment complex, and they believed that it was this scooter that was linked up against the wall next to the exit door that was rigged with a bomb. So when they came out, boom, the bomb blew up, killed both of them. You know what I'm saying? Killed him and his assistant right there on the spot. And this was very calculated. This was definitely calculated because it wasn't even that much splash damage. I don't think nobody else got hurt. Only thing damaged was windows blown out. Because like I said, it was an apartment complex. So it was a bunch of windows and shit like that. So windows and shit was blown out. And the footage that you're going to see is from a car that was parked on the street. Now, we don't know if anybody was in this car or if it was just a dash cam. We don't know. But it's definitely turned towards that motherfucking door waiting for them to come out. So we don't know if this car has something to do with it or not, they said. They don't know if somebody is even in that car. Where did who sent that video? Like, that's who they should be questioning. They shouldn't be, we don't know if anybody was in the car or not. Like, yo, who sent the video? How did you obtain this video? If it's on a dash cam of a car, so the owner had to definitely send that in or something, I would imagine. Unless y'all just tapping in the motherfuckers' dash cams on their cars in the cameras inside they whip. Because how would you know? Yeah, but this video, check it out. It's not going to show you the actual explosion because, you know, that's causing bodily harm. So you can't show that on YouTube. But you feel me? It's a perfect clip because it's going to stop it right before it. And then it's going to show you the aftermath of such. But it can't show you the actual explosion though. You know what I mean? So check this video out. This is the explosion of how it all went down. And this is the apartment complex they came out of. And you'll see the scooter leaning on the wall there. Look next to the door on the left side. You'll see the scooter just leaning against the wall. They said that was hidden, rigged with a bomb. Check this shit out.
This video, obtained by CNN from a source with knowledge of the operation, shows the moment just before the explosion that killed Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov in Moscow Tuesday. Here's what we can glean from these few seconds. It appears to have been shot from inside a car close by. Two men walk out of the door together. One of them is Kirillov, according to the source. We don't know which. To the left of the doorway, you can see what looks like the outline of a scooter propped up against a lamppost. Russia's investigative committee says it was an explosive device in a scooter that killed Kirillov and his assistant. Now, we're not showing the explosion, and it's not clear if anyone was inside this car. Russian media reported the bomb itself was detonated remotely. Video of the aftermath from Russian state media does show a scooter on its side, and another video from a Telegram channel connected to Russian security services shows one later being bagged up by investigators. We don't know if it's the same one. It's clear from footage at the scene that while the damage to that doorway was significant and some windows blew out in the building opposite, likely from the force of the explosion, there is not widespread destruction. This does appear to have been a precise and highly targeted operation.
So as you seen, you know what I'm saying? That shit was, had him and his assistant just coming out. They said it was coming out from some type of meeting, coming outside, wasn't outside no more than 5 seconds before that motherfucker detonated. So that shit was definitely, somebody had a remote. I think somebody had a remote to that shit. Somebody was watching, and as soon as they came out, they hit the button, and boom, detonated that shit. Killed them both on the spot. That shit was definitely calculated. Somebody was eyeing him. Somebody was watching him. Somebody knew he was in that building. Somebody waited for him to come outside. Same thing the assassination shooter that we seen that he did. Waited in the shadows. As soon as he came outside, walked up, cocked that thing, and pulled the trigger. This just so happened to be a bomb in Russia, So it was definitely tied. It was definitely concentrated, definitely orchestrated. This wasn't no random shit. Somebody definitely targeted the General Igor Kirillov. Definitely targeted him for sure. This wasn't no random act of violence and none of that. Wasn't no terrorists and none of that. Well, could have been definitely terrorists, but they definitely targeted the general for sure. This wasn't just no shit. I'm gonna blow this bomb up, try to blow the building up and hurt masses, innocent people. Nah, this wasn't none of that. This was, I want the target, I want that general, he gotta die today type shit. So that's exactly what that was. It was a very concentrated attack. It was very orchestrated. You can call this a bombing assassination. You can call that an assassination for sure, because nobody else got hurt. There was no other injuries besides the target, and his assistant was right there with him, so he died too. But I don't think the assistant was the target. He just was kind of in the wrong place, around dude at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? He got hit too. But yeah, that shit ain't nothing but probably gonna be some shit behind that. I don't know, hope not. Could be fueling the war. It could be digressing. I don't know. I don't know what the factor is in that. I don't know if that's something else is going to come up out of that as far as anything else, as far as the war goes, or Russia or United States or Israel. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know. He was definitely targeted though. They definitely had their eyes on him and they wanted him to be put down, and they executed, because that bomb was planted there. Everything was set up. Any way you look at it, it was set up. You know what I mean? This wasn't no random shit. They planted the bomb on that scooter, planted that scooter there at some point in time. Yeah, and waited for him to come out. When he came out, they detonated. And then it's that camera on the car. I don't know where that's coming from. If anybody was in the car, they said they didn't know if anybody was in that car or not. Where did you obtain that from? Did that get sent in from someone? How did you get that footage? If it's just a dash cam, somebody had to take the file and email and attach the file to that email and send it to news coverage, CNN, whatever the case may be. Look at the sender. That should tell you who's in that whip. I mean, man, y'all acting like y'all the government. Y'all acting like y'all don't know how to solve these things. Just like the drone shit. I wasn't even gonna talk about this shit. I'm actually done with everything I wrote down. But the drone shit is fucking crazy. So they came out. The government had came out, released statements and shit saying that they don't know where the fuck these drones are coming from. But then I'm seeing, as I watched my dog Barry Step today, I seen on some of his TikToks that he showed that apparently they came out and said that, it is us. The drones is the government. They claimed that they were searching the landscape for missile defense or some bullshit like that. They said, from what I heard. I don't know. I ain't do my own research. Like I said, I just seen my homie's videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? He put out these little TikToks, and I was one of them that was talking about it. So I don't know, and then how did y'all, if that is the case, y'all just now coming out with it, why was y'all blatantly lying to us? What is that gonna do with the public eye, that y'all were blatantly lying? Like, we know y'all liars, but then y'all blatantly just like lied to our face. Y'all was telling us like, we don't know where it's coming from. We don't know if it's an adversary. We don't know if it's an enemy. We don't know if it's China. We don't know if it's Iran. Y'all had all these I don't knows, but yet y'all the government. How the fuck y'all don't know? Y'all got motherfucking cameras and shit in our fucking TVs. Y'all got cameras in our phones. Y'all got cameras on our laptops. You can tap in the phones, hear anything. You can find motherfucking Osama bin Laden 30 goddamn feet underground and send a missile penetrating Earth's surface and going underground to that underground bunker and detonating. You know what I mean? How the fuck y'all know all of that, but y'all can't figure out where these drones are coming from that's flying publicly over people's houses and shit? But y'all told us for a long time y'all had no idea where the fuck these drones coming from. That was a lie. Y'all was blatantly lying to us for sure. Y'all was lying. Y'all was lying. You lying. You fucking lying. And then came out and said, you know what? It is us. You know what? Yeah, we searching the landscape for missile defense because we don't know what's happening. This might be aliens coming. So this is for your safety. You know, it's some people that's living the earth right now that's gonna believe that shit. They're gonna look towards whatever the news say and believe it. Oh, okay, that's why. Oh, so y'all were just landscaping and doing this for missile defense, for our safety as a people. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for telling us. You know, it's some people out there that's just gonna believe that shit and run with it and stand on it and think the government is for you and actually looking out for your safety. Yeah, I don't think the government is looking out for nobody fucking safety for real, but they all. I don't think they give a fuck about us American people. We are fucking led to the slaughter out this mother. They don't give a fuck about us. Yeah, they don't give a fuck about us. You feel me? So, welcome to the life of a black person. Shit, living in this world where everything is stacked against you. Nobody gives a fuck. Welcome to the life of a motherfucking black man. You feel me? But yeah, though, man, you know what I'm saying? That's government. You know, they known liars. They lie to us. It's known facts that they lie. And we elect these motherfuckers in the office every fucking 4 years and go fight for vote and scramble down to these buildings and fill out vote ballots and shit and get your little fucking stickers and stick them on your fucking chest piece on your shirt. Say, I voted. Hey, I voted. You know what I mean? I'm cool off that shit, man. I ain't gonna, but like I said, man, when I play Call of Duty and you vote for a map, I think that vote carries more weight than anything as far as this government goes. That's a fact. But yeah, that's the episode, y'all. I'm gonna call it right there. Episode 152. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate all y'all watching. Those of you that watch, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you for watching. I salute, just like you see the nigga scrolling up right now. The little emoji scrolling up, saluting you. You feel me? We salute that. Salute y'all watching. Appreciate it. You know, you could have been doing anything. Could have been doing anything you wanted to do in the world as a free person, as a free woman, free man, free child, free little girl, whoever the fuck you are watching this shit, an alien, a dog. You could have been doing anything, but you chose to see that Kons podcast dropped. You feel me? And chose to click on that shit and come see what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, and I fuck with that. Everybody that fuck with this shit, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Thank you for subscribing. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and do that. And if you go ahead and do that, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. You feel me? Hit the like button on this shit. Comment on this shit, what you think. And all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? This is Kons Podcast. Man, y'all, I need to smoke or something. I'm tired. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I need some bad water in my system. But yeah, Kons Podcast episode 152. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? About to get the editing and shit up and put it out. It'll be out later on tonight. Enjoy these credits, right? You feel me? Yeah, thank you for watching.
Like, subscribe, and share. Motherfucking podcast.
Hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you?
Constant motherfucking content.
Hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you? don't you? You hate me, 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 don't you?